So what I have for all of you, everyone is gonna have a little baggie of number tiles. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay them out in front of you like a number line going from least to greatest. So I'm just gonna kind of flunk a bunch of them, take one, and then pass around to everyone around you. So everyone gets a baggie of numbers. No, just pass them, please. Okay. Does anyone not have a set? So let's see how quickly you can, is that an extra? Thank you. How quickly you can get them laid out from least to greatest in front of you.
What if they're the same number?
There should only be one of each number. You need to do it where you're facing me though, because you're going to be looking at me. Why don't you look at that and see if you can figure it out. Is there really an extra 9? A lot of times, you know how they'll write a little line under a 6 or a 9? There's not a line under the 6 or 9 here, so you're going to have to pick one to be 6, one to be 9. Yes. Okay, great. Perfect. Just one row, so go all the way across, starting at 0. Does yours have 2 sets of numbers, sweetie? Just use one set of numbers and put the rest into baggie separate. I've used them in a few other classes, so some of them might be a little messed up. If you're missing a number, tell me.
4th grade. This is 4th grade. Are y'all outside? No, ma'am. We are doing indoor recess in our classroom.
Okay, so
Okay,
shoot
thank you.
those. You can just hand me the extra set if you want. You don't need a 10 at the end, just 0 through 9. Okay, everyone should have them laid out now. You can just tuck your baggie under your leg, because you're going to need that at the end. Okay. So, now I'm going to ask you questions, and instead of in a normal number talk, like I'll ask you to say answers out loud, kind of taking turns, this time you're going to show me your answer by holding up the cards that represent the number that you think the answer is. And so I just put some in my pocket. When you do that, the thing you have to kind of be a little careful about is, so what number is that? 89. So I need to make sure that that's what I'm intending to show, because you might, by accident, flip the number. So if you're not sure if you're showing me the order of the numbers you want to or not, just turn your hand towards your face and look at it and say, oh, nope, I didn't want 98, I wanted 89. So show yourself, and then turn it back towards me, okay? So you're just going to pick up the cards, show me the answer, and once you show me the answer, when I tell y'all to move on to the next question, you'll put the cards back down in order, you'll keep them in order, and you'll show me the next answer, okay? So, first question I want you to think about. I want you to show me the value of half a dozen dimes. The value of half a dozen dimes. So what is the value of half a dozen dimes? Everyone whisper to me, what's the value of a dime?
6.
Listen to my question. What is the value of a dime? How much is a dime worth? Everyone whisper.
10.
10. Okay. How much is half a dozen? Half a dozen would be how many? Whisper.
6.
So then listen to that whole question again. Show me the value. So now the cards you're holding up, show me the value of half a dozen dimes. So if we have 6 dimes and each dime is worth 10 cents, how many cents is that total? 6 dimes, 10 cents each. Good job checking in for yourself. Great. Now, add 10 to that number. So hold that number in your brain, add 10 to it, and show me the new number.
Nurse Johnson.
Okay, so we had 60, we add 10 to it. Whisper to me, what's the answer? 70. So check yourself, make sure you have 70, okay? Now, subtract 2 from that number. So hold the 70 in your brain and subtract 2. Show me what that answer will be. Subtract 2. we're subtracting 2. So everyone, let's count backwards with me. 70, 69, 68. Did I go back 2? Did I count back 2? So 68 is what you should be showing me now. Okay, 68. Double check that you have 68. Now hold the 68 in your brain. This is a hard one. Hold 68 in your brain plus 7. What will that be? Plus 7. Once you have that answer, think about what strategy you used to get there. Think about a strategy you used, and then we'll share strategies in just a minute. What strategy did you use to get from 68 and plus 7? What is a strategy you used? Uh-huh.
So I knew from 68, and I knew if I decomposed 7 into 2 and 5, I
Okay.
could just add that 2 to the 8, and then I would get 70, and then I plus that. And
Did
then-
anyone else use that same strategy? Okay. You kind of like bridged to 10, you bridged to 70, right? Okay.
I know.
Okay, is there another strategy that someone used? What strategy did you use?
Counting forward.
Count forward. Anyone else count on? That's another great strategy. So one more strategy.
I used my fingers, like, 'cause I went, like, 69, 70, 79.
So you counted on, great. Okay, now, so you still have 75. Okay, hold that number in your brain. Add the value of a quarter. 75 and add the value of a quarter.
Oh, you don't have another.
So what is your answer gonna be? 75 and adding the value of a quarter. Just whisper it to me. Right, and why can't you show me that answer?
Because there's only 1 0.
There's only 1 0. So let me show you. When I ask you a question and you need 2 of a number, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna hop it. You're gonna go to show me that you have 2 zeros. So you would hold
I'm just going
1, and then you go 0 0 0 0. Show me 100. So how will y'all show me 100?
I'm really big.
Very good. Okay. So 100 is the number you're holding in your head. Subtract 10. 110. Subtract 110. 100 minus a 10. Very good. Is 90 minus 20. Now keep this number in your head, and I want you to turn to a shoulder partner in just a minute. Let me tell you what you're going to talk about. You're going to talk about what numbers can you skip count by to get to the number you're holding and showing right now. So think of the number you're showing. What numbers could you skip count by to get to that number? Talk with your shoulder partner. Talk with your shoulder partner. What numbers can you skip count by? Bella, will you talk with Maddie too? Are y'all agreeing here?
Nora Cooper and Brendan Mitchell.
10.
Okay, eyes on me. I want to hear, what are some ideas? What are some numbers you could count by to, actually first, what number were we showing? Everyone whisper it to me. 70. So what numbers can we skip by to get, skip count by to get to 70? Yes, sir, right here in the front. What's one number we could skip count by? Agree or disagree, guys? What's our number talk sign? We agree. Okay, so 5s we could skip count by? Yes.
35.
Ooh.
2.
Will that work? Everyone add that in your head a minute. Can we skip count by 35s? How would we do that? I might do a 30, and a 5, and a 5. Okay, what's another number we could skip count by? Tens. What do y'all think? Does that work? Okay. Great. Another-
7.
Can we skip count by 7s?
Yes.
Let's do the first 3 7s we might skip count by. 7, 14, 21. Okay. What's a tool we have on the wall in here that can help us figure out if we really could skip count by 7s to get to 70? Our multiplication chart will help.
They're pointing to the number line around.
Oh, number line. Thank you. I was like, the long sign. Number line. Good one. Anyone else have another number we could skip count by? Yes.
17.5.
Is that a natural number that we skip count by? No, we're probably not going to skip count by that. Do you have another one, Brendan?
2.
2? Can we skip count by 2s and get there?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be a lot of steps, wouldn't it? And let's hear maybe one more. Yes.
1.
Can we count by 1s and get to 70?
Yes.
Will it take us longer to count by 1s to get to 70 or longer to count by 7s to get to 70? By 1s, right. Okay, now listen, I want you to take everything greater than 5 and put back in your bag. Greater than 5. Greater than 5. So do we put 5 in the bag?
No.
No, why not?
Because 5 is greater than 5.
Right, it's equal. Very good. So everything greater than 5 in the bag?
9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, so your 6, 7, 8, 9 should be in the bag. Everything equal to or less than 3 in the bag. Equal to or less than 3 in the bag.
3, 2, 1. What about -0?
Is that less than 3? Does it go in the bag? Yeah. Okay, everyone whisper to me, what number are you left with?
45.
Perfect. Put 45 in the bag and then zip it up and hand them to me.